Welcome aboard the Norwegian Star. Today I'll be taking you on a deck-by-deck tour from top to bottom of this amazing ship from Norwegian Cruise Line. We'll start up on deck number 14 all the way forward with the Sky High Bar. This is one of several pool bars here, and this one is all the way up on the top of the ship. Grab yourself a drink and enjoy the view as you overlook the entire rest of the ship. And as we get today's video started, be sure to like today's tour if you do enjoy it and you find it useful, or if you're new to the channel and you like tours like this, definitely subscribe because we have many more Norwegian ships coming very soon. And if you'd like the best deal possible on your next cruise, use that link down in the description and book your next cruise with my friends at Cruises It, and they'll make sure you get the best deal possible on your next cruise, and it supports the channel. Moving on back into the basketball court here on deck number 14 as well. We're going to skip across the pool deck to show you the basketball court. It doubles as a little soccer court and even some pickleball here as well. But we're going to move forward to deck number 13 all the way in the very front of the ship. We have a little sun deck here with some tiered seating. So grab yourself a lounge chair and enjoy a nice sunny day at sea, or even enjoy some time here in the hot tub right in the middle. And the best part about this sun deck here is that it is completely secluded, so there's not a lot of noise coming from the rest of the ship, but you also do get a fantastic view out the front of the ship so you can see where you're heading to. One of my favorite parts about this ship is the stadium seating for all the sun deck here, so grab yourself a lounge chair here and enjoy the view of the pool deck. One really neat thing about this ship and the way it's laid out is that the jogging track extends all the way around the top deck, deck number 13, here on board the ship, and this glass divider actually separates the pool deck and the jogging track. Although it is narrow, you do get kind of the separation to where you're not running on top of people. So let's hop over to the other side of that divider here and check out the actual part of the sun deck. Lots of loungers going all the way around the ship in this pool deck here, and of course those stadium seating that we just saw earlier. So you can soak up the sun and enjoy the view of the pool deck here down below on deck number 12. Moving on back and inside here on deck number 13, we have two of the specialty dining restaurants. This one here that we're looking at is Cagney's Steakhouse. Norwegian Cruise Line has a lot of specialty restaurants on board their ships, but one nice thing that they do is that typically within your cruise fare, they actually include at least one specialty dining, and depending on your loyalty status, you may even get more than that. But another cool piece about this Cagney's restaurant is, of course, this view down the Atrium, which is always really neat. But right across from there, built into this same little elevator lobby, is going to be Moderno's, the Brazilian steakhouse here on board the Norwegian Star. So again, this is one of those specialty restaurants that do come at an upcharge, but if you want to make sure you get the free at sea package, that can include maybe even one or more specialty dining offers, then definitely check out my friends at Cruises It, and they'll be able to walk you through that. But also here inside Moderno is the Sugarcane Mojito Bar as well. Moving on back, we have a quick look at the funnel, but one really cool thing about this ship is that right below the funnel on both sides, there is actually a mini driving range. Yes, a driving range. There's a little green there where you can tee up, and a set of clubs there you can pick up and just kind of hit a couple golf balls into the little netting there. Back in the very back of deck number 13, we have a helipad back here, but mostly serves as an extra sun deck as well. So it also just kind of separates itself from that main pool deck area. But you also have some really, really great views from this area as well, down the back of the ship or even down the side. So lots and lots of great views back here on deck number 13. If you move down just one deck, the views don't stop there. In Spice H2O, the adults only area here on board Norwegian Star, whether you want to chill in the hot tub for a little bit or just sit back in a lounger or even grab yourself a drink and sit down at one of these tables, there's plenty of views and plenty of places to sit back, relax, and enjoy a little bit of quiet time in the adults only area. There's even some TV screens back here, so if the big game is on, you won't miss it. So just hang out at these chairs, grab a drink, and enjoy the game. If we step just right on inside from Spice H2O, we also have the bar here where you would grab those said drinks that I mentioned earlier. So grab yourself a drink and enjoy the vibes here in the adults only area, Spice H2O on Norwegian Star. As you come out and head forward, you're going to find the Mandara Spa and also the Pulse Fitness Center. Whether you're looking for weight machines, ellipticals, free weights, whatever you may be looking for, you can find it here in the Pulse Fitness Center. And right down below, grab yourself a massage down at the Mandara Spa. On the other side of the elevator bank there where the Mandara Spa is found is going to be the video arcade. Whether you like the racing simulators or even claw machines, you're going to find just about everything here in the video arcade. Entourage is also right next door. This is the kids club on board, so if you have any kids that you bring on board with you, when you're looking for a nice specialty dining experience in Cagney's without the kids, drop them off here at Entourage. Moving forward on deck number 12, we have the Garden Cafe. This is the main buffet here on board Norwegian Star. Whether you want breakfast, lunch, or dinner, a variety of different food options here all throughout Garden Cafe. And it is all free and included in your cruise fare. They even have an omelet station, which is one of my personal favorites, where you can get a made-to-order omelet. Always fresh, hot, and ready to go. And if you want to grab yourself a morning mimosa or a morning drink, come over to the Garden Cafe bar right in the center as you first come in. You even have a really cool look down the atrium as well, just like you did up in Cagney's earlier. You can look down into the atrium to those glass elevators. Moving out into the pool deck, if you would like to take your food outside, there's a lot of tables out here to bring your meal outside and enjoy the nice Caribbean air or wherever the Norwegian Star may be, as she really does like to cruise all around the world. If you want something from the main buffet, but you want to enjoy the poolside vibes, come out to Topsiders Bar and Grill, as you can grab yourself a burger, some fries, and even a hot dog and enjoy the poolside vibes. And right across from there on the other side of the ship, you'll find the Topsiders Bar. So grab yourself a drink and a burger and hang out by the pool on an amazing, relaxing sea day. Or maybe you just want an afternoon snack. Come grab yourself a soft serve ice cream here on that machine in the middle, or they'll even scoop it for you right next to it. Here we have a look at the main pool. There is a little staging area where they'll do the live music. But then, of course, we have the pool right here in the center with 4 different hot tubs, one on each side that we're looking at here, and then 2 on each side of that stage right there in the center. Moving on forward and inside here on deck number 12 forward, we have the library. This is definitely one of those things you're only going to find on an old school ship, I feel like. But grab yourself a book and enjoy a nice afternoon, just kind of read in the quiet area here in the library. One interesting piece about the layout is that as you go forward to the library there, you're going to make your way towards the elevator bank. You actually have to go through a set of cabins in order to get to that forward elevator bank here on deck number 12. But let's skip all the way down to deck number 7 with the Stardust Theater. Stardust Theater is home to the main production show here on board the Norwegian Star. So if you're looking for that show at the end of your night, maybe after your dinner in the main dining room, come on into the Stardust Theater, as there is tons and tons of seating, and of course there is also wheelchair accessible seating as well. Moving on forward, we have the Tradewinds duty-free shops. This consists of course the Norwegian Cruise Line merchandise and of course the jewelry stores as well. But first let's head outside because there's actually an outdoor area here on the Norwegian Star. Although it's not quite like the Ocean Boulevard areas that we find on the Prima class or even the breakaway ships. So this is basically just an area to hang out underneath the lifeboat, an additional outdoor area, although there's not really much other than shuffleboard going on out here, unless you're just looking to sit out on a lounger. But let's move into those gift shops that I just mentioned. This one here is, of course, the Norwegian Cruise Line merchandise shop. So if you want to find yourself a bag, t-shirts, hoodies, or even my personal favorite, the ship model, come into here, or right across from there, we have the tax and duty-free shops where you can grab yourself some jewelry, watches, or even some liquors on the other end there. Moving on forward into more of these specialty dining options here, we have the sushi bar here on board the ship. So grab yourself some sushi, and right even next to it, there is a sake bar. So if you want to try yourself some sake along with your sushi, definitely give that a shot. Of course, you can't have a sushi and sake bar without the actual teppanyaki. If you like those Japanese restaurants that make the food in front of you, definitely try out teppanyaki. It is a fantastic experience. Moving forward, there is a little hallway here, but one really cool thing about this hallway is that there's little windows to look out to that outdoor area, and they even come with these really nice couches. But just a quick little look down that hallway, that will then lead you all the way into the main atrium here, spanning deck number 7, 8, and then all the way up on deck number 9, and a good look at those glass elevators that can take you all the way up to the buffet. Up there we have the Oceans, but we'll get there in just a moment. Inside the main atrium is the Atrium Cafe. This is a full Starbucks menu, so if you're looking to grab yourself a morning coffee, although it's not included in the free at sea package, you can definitely grab it here in the Atrium Cafe, and a lot of places just to sit out and enjoy a nice morning coffee here in the atrium. Also within the atrium, you're going to find guest services, whether you're having problems on the ship or if you just have any general questions, come on into guest services. They'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And across from there, you're also going to find the Tides shop where you can buy yourself some gold and additional jewelry, just like the Tradewinds shops that we were at earlier. Here we can also find the Cruise Next desk. If you look to book your next cruise on board, or even book a Cruise Next credit to apply to any future cruise, come on into the Next Cruise desk. And of course, if you do book on board, but you need a travel agent to manage your booking for you or any questions that you may have after you book and after you return home, definitely use the link in that description down below and give my friends at Cruises a call, and they'd be happy to manage your booking for you. Come on into the shore excursions desk as well if you'd like to book any shore excursions while on board, whether you're on an exotic 10+ night itinerary or just a quick little cruise to the Bahamas. Let's quickly move up to deck number 8 where we have Oceans. Oceans is the Irish pub here on board the ship, and it is free and included in your cruise fare, and they even have breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. Again, fantastic food. It's a sit-down restaurant experience, but unlike several other restaurants here on board the ship, this is free of charge, which is always very nice. But grab yourself a pint over at the bar there in the middle and enjoy the big game, or if you just want to sit and grab yourself a burger at one of the tables, that's an option as well. At the very top of the atrium here, we have the Internet Cafe. That's literally all that's here is just a couple seats. Technically, the Internet Cafe is here if you want to really quickly connect, but there's no way in or out without going up the stairs within the atrium, which is kind of odd. But let's get back down to deck number 7 and start making our way back to the Proof Whiskey Bar. If you want to just hang out and enjoy yourself a nice drink before or after dinner, definitely come into the Proof Whiskey Bar and enjoy the vibes. Unlike some of the bars that we've been to so far, the Proof Whiskey Bar actually has some seating areas as well. So if you want to sit by the windows here and enjoy the view, some of the bartenders will actually come out and take your order and bring the drink out to you, which is always really nice. On the opposite side of the ship, we have the photo gallery here on board. Whether you want to buy yourself a camera here, or if you want to go and look at the photos that you've taken on board, you can go up to those screens and tap your card, and it'll pull up all the pictures that you've taken on the ship. You can get a digital copy of your photos, or if you prefer to have it physically printed out, that's an option as well. The very back of deck number 7 is going to be the Bliss Lounge. This serves as the nightclub on board the ship, as well as just a general lounge where they'll do things like bingo, trivia, and a variety of different daytime activities. Outside of Bliss, you're also going to find Versailles, which is one of the main dining rooms here on board the ship. So this actually is included in your cruise fare. So this is the main sit-down restaurant for dinner, or even sometimes they'll even do this on breakfast as well. So you can sit down and have a nice meal included in your cruise fare. Deck number 6 is kind of split up a little bit, but we're going to make our way back forward. This area is actually directly below the sushi bar we were at earlier, where we have Gatsby's, another one of the several bars here on board Norwegian Star. And this is where you'll find Le Bistro, the French gourmet specialty restaurant here as well, along with La Cucina, the Italian restaurant here on board the ship. So the Gatsby's bar will serve as a really nice place just to grab yourself a drink before you head into your specialty dining meal, or even enjoy some live music every single night. This is a really neat area that I really came to like, is that it almost serves as like a mini atrium as well. So whether it's music, dining, or just want to sit back and relax at the bar, you're going to find a lot down here in this area. And again, a quick look at La Cucina. This is the Italian specialty restaurant as well. You're on board Norwegian Cruise Line, so this does come at an extra upcharge. Moving on back, we have the Aqua restaurant entrance. This is the second of the 2 main dining rooms. So just like Versailles that we saw earlier, this is free and included in your cruise fare to have dinner every single night. And outside of Aqua, we have the plaques from all the ports that Norwegian Star has visited throughout her 25 years in service. This ship really does go all throughout the world. I really took a lot of time and just sat and looked through all of the incredible places that this ship has been. But moving forward, we have last but certainly not least, the casino. If you want to test your luck here on board Norwegian Star, come on in. Whether you want to try the blackjack or even some slot machines, come on in and test your luck and come home with that big jackpot. All the way forward is the Stardust Theater with the lower level seatings. So if you want to come in here on the lowest level, that's where you'll find it here on deck number 6. But that will conclude our tour here on board the beautiful Norwegian Star. Let me know in the comments, have you sailed on Norwegian Star? Are you planning to sail on her soon? Let me know. And again, if you enjoyed today's tour, be sure to leave a like as it tells YouTube to recommend this video to more people. And subscribe for all the upcoming videos from every day on board my cruise on board Norwegian Star. and even more ship tours of other Norwegian Cruise Line ships coming very soon. If you want the best deal possible on your next cruise, whether it be Norwegian Star or any ship, use that affiliate link down in the description to book your next cruise with my friends at Cruises It, as not only will it support the channel and what I do here, but they will make sure you get the best deal possible on your next cruise. Thank you all again so much for watching today's video. My name is Brandon, and I will see you on the next video.